Hey everybody! So glad to be with you. It's Friday night. It's a little bit after 9 p.m. Long story. Mostly had a crappy thing happen with my audio, but hopefully it's working now. And it's still not working the way I want it to, but that's going to be a problem to solve later. Anyway, have some neat stuff to show you. Want to talk about some of the things in the world of Magic that are happening right now, including some new releases, including some other sad news. But we'll get to that right after the break. Okay, so we're here, we're live. It is January 22nd, 2021. I almost said 2019 for some reason. I don't know why. Start off with the top news that's going on in the world of Magic today. I've learned that Mark Wilson passed away. To add to the trifecta, first we had David and Siegfried, and now I'm sorry to have to bring to you that Mark Wilson has passed on the 19th. So, rough week for Magic. I actually prepared some notes I wanted to talk about on the careers of each of these individuals. I don't feel like I gave enough time to each of them in my last live stream, so I want to make sure to do that. So, starting with Mark. Passed on the 19th, born in the 11th of April, 1929. He was 93 years old, I believe, if the math works out correctly. And he was an American magician and author. You guys probably know him best from Mark Wilson's Encyclopedia of Magic. I think just about every magician has a copy of this. It's kind of like Tarbell condensed and modernized, and it is a constant resource that I go back to and just cherish. And he was the author of that. He also pioneered magic on television. He did Alakazam, or I think it was Magic Circus, a lot of other things. You've seen me talk about Magic Circus here if you've been here long enough on the channel. Just an incredible magic royalty. He was an absolute legend. And also I've worked for the Dr. Pepper Company, which is right here in my hometown of Plano, Texas. He was the resident magician for Dr. Pepper. Did that for a number of years, and was a Dallas or a Texasite, so a Texan. So very sad day. I'm sorry to bring that news to you guys, but there it is. Also, I wanted to give you guys a heads up on kind of what I'm planning for Thursday's video. Is what I'd like to do is I'm going to be doing a coin magic tutorial in honor of David Roth. So make sure, especially if you're one of those coin guys out there who enjoys that kind of magic, and you're like, oh my gosh, if I see another card tutorial online, I'm gonna just go nuts. I'm gonna be doing a coin tutorial for you guys. So stay tuned for that. I want to talk about some of the new releases in Magic. There's some new things going on there too. We got some updates, and if you guys have anything if you're watching this right now or you're watching it later and you have some questions about, hey, could you do a reaction on that, or do you own that, or whatever? I mean, I want you guys to chime in, and if you want to see me react to one of these videos, or something else even, please leave a comment down below, okay? So right now we have Stackwatch V2 has just come out. It's not just a paint job. There are some changes to it. There are some adjustments. I think you have a better dial on it. There's a date window, which gives you some kind of cool reveal or something. So there's some other things that go into the Stackwatch V2. If you guys want me to take a deeper look at it, of course I will be happy to. Right now, I know that it's sold out. They were doing some kind of advanced copy where it was $54 or something but those all got sold out, and now we're waiting for the new ones to come in. Excuse me. Also, I got an email from Illusionist telling me about a new effect called Impress, which looks like you use the cap of a Sharpie marker to leave a ring in somebody's hand, but then what ends up happening is that ring changes into the shape of a playing card that's revealed or something. So that looks really cool. It kind of reminds me of the old lighter thing where you would, blister your fingers and do that. Kind of reminds me of that, but you're doing it to somebody else's hand. Again, don't know how interesting that's going to be, or how not now how interesting, how good that's going to be during a pandemic. I don't know. We'll have to see. I don't imagine we'll be touching each other's hands for quite a while still. So, but interesting nonetheless. And if you guys want me to take a look at that, I'd be happy to. Nothing really new in the world of Theory 11. There was one that came out that was like a witch hand, a virtual witch hand thing, which is kind of neat, I guess. Vanishing Ink, not really a lot from them. Penguin Magic came out a couple of weeks ago with Coin Necked, which is an interesting coin gimmick for those coin guys out there, where you have two coins, like quarters, and then they look like they magnetically stick together and can be looked at by an audience member, and then they can be pulled apart just as easily, and that there's no apparent weird stuff with that. So interesting stuff. That's pretty much all I have. I wanted to catch you up, guys, on the news. I have some other things, personal things here that I'm working on. Today, I bit the bullet and went to IKEA and picked up a desk. I picked up a much larger desk that's going to suit my need a lot better, and I'd like to give you guys a tour of that. What's up, AMS? How you doing, bud? Nice to see ya. Gotta clamp this guy down just a little bit. Everything's still kind of in a temporary state of flux. I'm still working on some things. But if you'd like, I'd love to give you guys a little tour of what it looks like, and kind of, so let me grab my my phone camera so I can switch over and show you guys that. So wherever my phone is, that would be helpful. How about that? I know this is the most interesting television you've ever seen, right? Okay. I am also streaming on Twitch, so I would really like to have you guys, if you're into into video games and Twitch and that kind of stuff, I would really invite you guys to come check out my Twitch channel as well. I'm trying to build that up just like I am everything else. I would really love it if you go check me out on Twitch. I'm at twitch.tv/The Magic Minute Gaming, and go over there. Hey, do a brother a favor. You enjoy this kind of content, you like video games, check me out on there. I don't have a streaming schedule yet, but I'm working on that so I can get that consistent. What am I using to switch between cameras? This thing? Oh, hi. I'm using a Stream Deck. And I'll give you a tour of that. Actually, I'll give you the whole thing. Okay. So let's. Oh, that's not what I want. I want Epoch Cam connected. Okay. So I'm gonna switch over cameras now. Okay. And here we are. Ooh, that's upside down. We don't want that. Sorry if I made anybody sick there. So here is a tour of my desk now. There's my Coca-Cola. Not sponsored, but I should be. And let's flip that. Yeah, that looks better. Okay. So here's my microphone. Hello, everybody. My computator. My camera. Hello. First screen. Second screen. Second primary camera. Stream Deck, keyboard and mouse, and of course my trusty tablet, which I go everywhere with, little cheapy mouse. But this is what I use to switch all of my stuff. It's called a Stream Deck. This is a very nice switcher. Basically, each one of these, if you're not familiar with this is something I actually use a lot for my my magic shows on Zoom. Because I can control everything. It also helps, of course, with live streams like the one I'm doing right now or on Twitch or whatever. You can program these buttons to do all kinds of software actions. So it's a very, very handy tool, something that's made my life a ton easier. And then I've got this guy back here. This is just kind of loosely put back there. It was above my bed, if you guys remember. The sticky's dead on it, so I have to get new sticky. And then I'm going to put it around the edge of the desk in the background. But yeah, there's my desk right there. Nice big mouse pad. That's super helpful. You guys will not believe I got this desk for like $32, brand new. IKEA. It's called a Linman desk, and it's massive. So I actually have the room to do my stream now and all kinds of other things. That was something that was a real pain with the desk that I had before. I had like a little writing desk, and I had to cram everything on top of there. I had my light in the background, my Elgato Key Light Air, which you guys have seen before. I had my secondary monitor propped up on top of that, and then decks of playing cards around the front lip of the monitor foot, so that way I could keep it stable because I didn't have enough room. Everything was squashed together. So now I've got the room, I've got the desk, right? So this is very, very nice. You can imagine for live streams or magic shows, rather. If I wanted to do that, I can do this. I could kick down my I don't know what this is going to look like because I haven't seen the angle yet. But you can imagine that if I did something like this, now I've got this surface here where I'm performing on. Nice, smooth, even surface is actually really nice for spreading cards on. And I should show you that too, why not? So now you can do this kind of stuff. It's just a mouse pad material, so it's excellent. Hey, Thomas Fryer, nice to see you, bud. Thanks for popping in all the way from New Zealand. My goodness. That's awesome. That's awesome. Nice to see you. Thank you for being here tonight. I wonder what time is it, New Zealand? Regular Pepsi is boring. We're gonna let's not start the cola wars. If you want to do that, we'll make a sub Discord for it. I was gonna say subreddit. By the way, if you're not familiar with and you're coming here for the first time, Thomas especially, I think this is the first time we've seen each other on a stream. Join the Discord. I'm hanging out in there too right now, so I can take questions and stuff. Something I want to do is I want to start featuring like taking calls, right? If you guys have a question or something, I can, or you want to chat for a little while, I can bring you in through the Discord and we can play your audio through the live stream, which I would love to do. Also, some other things that I am looking at doing is I want to go back to a while ago. We did on this channel, we did Zoom meetings, and we would hang out and we would talk Zoom and all that kind of stuff, and we would do like sessions and stuff. And I would love to do that, but the thing is that I don't like Zoom for that purpose. Discord seems to work a lot better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start asking people to sign into the video, and it's called YouTube live stream video, and then we can chat in there too, and then I can bring you in, and then we can talk, and then we can do like sessions and stuff, and I would think that would be really, really cool. So if you're into it, do it. I'm doing that as soon as right now, so please holler at me. Yeah, so what have you all been up to? I'm kind of curious about what everybody's working on. I know AMS is probably working on some coin things, some Harbottle move or something. Thomas, 4 in the afternoon for me. Right on, man. It's 9 p.m. here. It's 9:20 for me right now. I would love for you to join the Discord, and I think it might have a link for you, and if not, I can provide a link for you. There's usually one in the description. I think I've added it so that it's permanently in the description now. If you have any problems finding the Discord link, please let me know, and I'll make sure we provide that for you and fix that for future. You install the game, but then you stop playing. I'm sorry, man. Real life, I haven't got to play video games in a little bit, but I'm gonna be fixing that. So you got Dying Light, right? So let's do it. Let's play. I don't know if we'll be able to have time tonight or not, but we should do that really, really soon. Discord channel. Thank you, You're a king. You're awesome. We love you. Yeah, but I would love to. We got a lot of little cool categories, so we can kind of keep all of the arguing about movie preferences and everything. We can keep that on the Discord, so people who want to talk about it can talk about Discord, but not spam the chat section every time I'm on a stream. We're also at a new time. You might have noticed at the beginning of the live stream. You saw Fridays at 10 p.m. That needs to be updated. I'm trying very hard to keep up with a 9 p.m. schedule now, because I think I can get my kids in bed consistently at 9 p.m., which means that I would like to start earlier, because not everybody, can make the 10 p.m. It's a little bit late. So something else I wanted to tell you all about, and I could probably do that while I'm fixing my camera, because good lord, this looks like crap. Okay, let's see if I can fix that. Boop. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, apply. Do I look like really red right now? I think I do. Bring gain all the way down. Do I look crazy? Yeah, I probably do. So I would desaturate a little bit. Okay, there we go. That's probably a little bit better to look at. 709. Okay, done. Boom. Oh! Nope, I don't like that. Highest FPS available. Whew! I look rough, man. I look rough. What is going on? No, 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 no. Why do I look like a corpse? That is not what I want. Oh, man. Nope. I did something wrong. Let's resaturate me a little bit. There we go. All right. That's much better. Hello, everybody. Whoo! That was not pretty. That was not pretty. But anyway, working really hard, of course, on all the stream stuff, trying to get this as good as I can. Having the desk space is huge. It's a wonderful thing, because now it means I can actually do things on my desk, including something I couldn't do before, which is like do overhead shots and without getting the monitors in the way or anything, because I have space now. I can clear this off and I can do a thing. So, yeah, man. But look, it looks better now, right? I mean, it's not perfect. I'll never match the color, because this one's a Canon, and this one is Logitech. So I'll never get the colors exact, but same kind of warmth though. So that's what I'm going for. So hopefully that's fine. Yep, so it's 9 p.m. now. Sorry if I did catch you guys. AMS is saying I caught him by surprise. I do also announce, usually, almost always, that I'm going live, both for Twitch, because it's automatic, because Justin is awesome, moderator and admin, and he set it up so that it automatically pings everybody who wants to see me going live on Twitch, and it'll automatically give you a link for all that, so you can see that. I don't have that for YouTube, but I do always message saying, hey, just remember I'm going live. So even if the YouTube thing, the bell icon and all that kind of stuff is not working, which sometimes I'm still hearing people are having problems with the subscriptions and the bell icons and knowing when I'm going to be, or where my outlet would. Everything that I'm going to do will, if nowhere else, will be on Discord. I will be able to always put out information on Discord. It's the quickest, most efficient way to get in touch with the most amount of people who actually want to hear from me. So if you're into it, please join. It'd be awesome. I'd love to talk to you. They did make another stack watching. You know, I didn't even look on YouTube to see if my analytics to see if anybody would start searching for my video again, or if I've got any kind of boost from views for that, because I imagine there probably was some. I mean, I can talk about it again. I was I'm always looking for advice. If you guys saw yesterday's video on the Vision Box 2.0, that was actually a suggestion from one of my patrons, Javier Bonilla, and he said, "Hey, this was one of my favorite tricks from 2020, and I thought you should take a look at it." And I was like, "I will. In fact, I'll do it on air." So I did, and people seem to enjoy it. It's doing really well right now. So go check it out if you haven't. And I love when people suggest stuff for me to take a look at. So if you guys have something you want me to react to, whether it be a magical performance or whether it be a new effect that's come out, and you kind of want like a professional, cynical eye on it, I'm happy to kind of wade through the bull crap and help you guys along the way. So, yeah, please send that to me. And if you guys have any requests for tutorials, of course, now I open up a can of worms when I say that. I will not teach marketed effects. But if you're like, hey, I'm looking for a really cool 4-ace routine, then I can help you. But if you're saying, how do you do so-and-so's, wrong channel for that. I don't reveal marketed effects, but if it's an effect that's been out for a very long time, if it's in the public domain, I mean, and there's such a huge resource of that kind of material that I probably can find something you're looking for. So if you're like looking for that kind of stuff, I love when people come to me and say, hey, what about doing a video like this? It gives me great ideas on what you guys want to see, and usually it's a great idea. And if it's a really, really good idea, then I make the video, and I'll give you credit for it too. So, yeah, man. Let's see. Is there anything else I wanted to talk about? Yes, in an unofficial capacity. But I have a dear friend of the channel. His name is Cedric Lancy, and he and Will Reed, they work together on different projects and stuff, and they've each been on this channel a couple times. In fact, if you go over and look at the Magic Minute Gaming's logo, you'll notice it's a little bit different than the logo for the YouTube channel, and it looks really cool, kind of aggressive, and got a more gamey kind of feel to it. Cedric designed that for me. He's an excellent graphic designer, and he's actually just put a deck of cards on Kickstarter. It's called the Compass deck, and I would really love if you guys went and took a look at it and supported him. He's trying to fund that sucker and get it going. It's a really beautiful deck of cards, custom everything, gold foil stamped tuck box. He's working with the guys who do the Impossible bottles, and also Will Reed for making the gliders, which you guys have seen the cardistry trainers making a Compass version of those. Just gorgeous. I really want you to go take a look at it. In fact, I'm going to be talking about it for a little bit because I really do want to draw attention to it. But let me find the link for you so I can leave that in the chat for you too. That's going to be something important I want to do. Well, I got a hiccup burps. Okay. Yes. Control C. Open in web browser. Yes. Please go take a look at them. They're gorgeous cards. I really want you to take a peek at them and see what they're about. In fact, you know what? Hell, I can do this. Oh, just got demonetized. Speaking of monetization, we're getting really close to being monetized over here. Hey guys, it's Cole Diamond, the Magic Rogue! What's up, Cole Diamond? Nice to see you, man. It is great to see you. Wow. It's like a little family reunion going on. Yeah, let's do this. I want to show you guys something here. Let's see if I can do a little window capture guy. And boom. Boom. And okay, yeah, there we go. These are the cards, guys. These are awesome. So, let's take a little peek through the website. It's actually it's getting funded pretty dang quick too. Now I'll tell you, not only is this deck of cards just absolutely gorgeous, but the creator of this deck, friend of mine, full disclosure, he's also designed a Magic Minute deck. There's the gliders that I was talking about. There's the cardistry trainers in that style, so that's pretty cool. And talks about the evolution of the cards and all that kind of stuff. Shows you some really cool stuff. So it's going to be distributed by the Gambler's Warehouse. You guys know all about Gambler's Warehouse, I'm sure, if you're into playing card collecting. You can get uncut sheets. You can do multiple decks. You can do special edition ones. They got cardistry trainers. They got this really beautiful leather case that you can get, depending on where you, how much you contribute and all that kind of stuff to the pledge to the Kickstarter. So definitely go take a look at that, and let them know I told you, or let them know I sent you. All right, sweet. So there that is. And yes, that's you're probably going to be hearing about them again. I plan to plug them a bunch because I think the deck is cool, and also he helped me create a Magic Minute deck, which I may release. He's kind of convincing me that it's possible and that there might be enough people behind the idea to actually get that funded. So that might be kind of cool. So you're playing D&D. Were you playing tabletop? Or you're playing on the interwebs using a Discord server to record your dice rolls and all that stuff? Excuse me. This is going to be really fun. I can't wait to really get this going. What else, guys, want to tell you about? I'm trying to get, and I don't know if it's going to happen, but I'm really trying to get the French twins to come in on the channel. They, we talked about at the beginning of the month or something, and they were like, "Well, we're not really free until after the 19th. We'll have to kind of time that afterwards." And I was like, "Cool." And they still want to come on the channel, but we have to kind of find a time. Being that it is that they're in France and I'm here, finding like a time of day that's good, is going to be difficult. It might not be a normal time. But I would really like to do it as a live stream so I could like interview them and do it live. I don't know if they'll be cool with that or not, but I'm swinging it past them, seeing it with how they feel. It might be awesome. It might be cool to really do that. Coke in a glass. Yeah, it's just Coke. It's just Coca-Cola. nothing adult about it. Except for the fact that children shouldn't really drink soda, I think. I was over Discord. My friend has older relatives living with him currently, so he's going over there a lot of it. Yeah, yep, that's probably a prudent move there. Hey, what's going on? Jane Lynn, which means it's probably Brian or Eric. It's probably Brian or Eric. Whoever it is, hello. Nice to see you. Thanks for being here, man. It's my next door neighbor. Yeah, we have a friendly neighborhood. So, sweet. I used to play D&D over Discord too. That was awesome. So, I wanted to ask you guys, since I have you guys here, you show up for the stream. I'm thinking about making some. Hey, Brian. I'm thinking about making some changes to how I do these live streams on YouTube. I want to give them a little bit more substance. I like hanging out and just chatting with you guys and just shooting the crap and everything. That's awesome. But I would like to see if I can structure it a little bit more. So I want to have like either like actual segments that we do or have like a goal in mind. So play WoW. Well, that's the thing. I thought about I did live stream video games here on Fridays, and then I got a bunch of people who were not happy about that. So that's why I went over to Twitch. But I would like to do something, but I would love some ideas. I'm trying out the Magic News thing. I was talking about some of the new releases this week and some things sad news in the world of Magic. But I wanted to try to bring something like that to you guys, but I don't know if that's really the right move or not. So I would really, the more of your feedback that I have, the more I can shape content that you guys are going to enjoy. So I really want to hear from you. Yeah. Whatever happened to Brian Tudor? I don't know, man. Maybe, he was kind of a cocky guy, and I don't know. I imagine he probably said something like. I have no idea. This is just my own imagination. But I imagine he probably got, fresh with somebody, and I don't know. I have no idea what happened to Brian Tudor. He kind of fell off. He's like, I created like 16 different one-handed cuts. Do you know how hard that is? I don't know. I can't deny that he had an amazing amount of skill and has some really beautiful cardistry techniques, but he also was not a very likable person. I don't want to say it like that. He was always kind of a putz. I don't know what's happened to him. If anybody knows, I would love to know. Yeah, well, I don't know. I got so many games. I don't know if I can get into WoW. I'm scared of getting into something like WoW because MMORPGs. I don't know if I can do that because once I do that, it'll take over my life, and I don't got time for that. I I stick to multiplayer games or single player games. Cyberpunk or Dying Light or Ghost Recon Wildlands, that kind of stuff. So that's stuff that I can put away and come back to, and put away and come back to. Also got Battlefront, but MMORPGs, I don't know if I can play that. Yeah, he was a complete arse, wasn't he? Yeah, he really was. I don't want to talk ill of people in the industry, but he was extremely talented, extremely talented. I just don't know what ever happened to the guy. Brian Tudor. I'm reading off. I'm actually, you know what? Let's take a look. Can you guys see what I'm seeing? No, you can't. Okay, now you can. That was the question of a Theory 11 forum. Brian Tudor. Where is he now? This is back in July 8th. Oh, started by July 18th, 2012. So that must have been a long time. I wonder what he's up to. Brian was a good teacher up until Show Off 3. I'm not sure what changed him, but he didn't put in the effort. Yeah. Oh, finding Tudor. Oh, not found. the irony of that. Finding him, not found. That's hilarious. I wonder if that was actually if that's a broken link. I don't know. I don't know whatever happened to that guy. Man. So, yes, that's what's up right now. Oh gosh, I want to talk to you guys about what's going on too with the monetization thing, because I'm really scared. I'm really scared right now because I'm really close. I want to show you guys this too, or maybe I can just read it off to you. But I am very close to being monetized. I have 3,746 public watch hours of a requisite 4,000 to become monetized on YouTube. I don't expect that I'll make very much money from the YouTube thing. I don't even know if I'll even qualify for it. I don't know. I don't know. I just know that I have to hit that number before I'm even considered for partnership. It would be cool. I don't know what's going to happen. But if it does, I don't have many. I have like 250 watch hours is all I need left. And then it'd be awesome. So, very excited about that. Couldn't have done it without you guys. I really couldn't have. You hear that a lot. Oh, I couldn't have done it without you. I really couldn't have done it without you. So thank you. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for coming to my live streams. Thank you for coming to hang out with me. And thank you for your interest in what I do. And, wow. Yeah, we're really close. We're really close. Cedric is here. What's up, Cedric? Cedric the entertainer. No, that's Cedric. But he is an entertainer. I don't know if you saw, but I just give you a little plug for the deck. If you guys want to ask any questions about the Kickstarter that I just talked about, this is the guy. I mean, I don't know if he really wants that, but maybe we can get like a time to bring him on. That might be pretty awesome. I would actually, you know what, Cedric? Yeah, I'm gonna put you on the spot. You need to come on a stream, and we can do a conversation about the deck. Maybe that'd be cool. Wang, hello. I'm viewing from Taiwan. Hello, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I'm really glad to have you. Cold Diamond says, I think that there's a minimum amount of ad revenue you need to earn before you can withdraw. I think it's around $60. Back when I was back in the day, for me, it was I think it was like $100 was the cap. But yeah, I know, and it rolls over every month. I mean, I was a partner, believe this or not. I was a partner a long time ago and actually made okay money at it. I think I made it was like $300 or $400 a month in ad revenue, which was, I mean, it's not bad. It's not going to replace, my living, but it certainly would help with doing things like being able to afford to do giveaways or to update equipment or to be able to buy magic to review or those kinds of things where, I don't have that kind of budget right now. So if nothing else, I would be able to, there's a rule in investment, which is never spend your first dollar, right? So any money I got from any of this stuff, in fact, any of the money I do get from this stuff, from Patreon or anything else, goes right back into the channel. I don't pocket any of that and use that to buy myself a cheeseburger or something. Everything that I get. That's why you've seen over time, over the last year and a half, you've seen conditions improve in the stream quality and the types of things I'm able to do. It's because of patrons. I don't want to go on a long thing about patrons, but patrons are awesome. They've helped me a whole lot, and they deserve our love. They really do. They're really doing it. Don asks, would you buy Vision Box 2.0? No, I would not. This is something I did if you guys didn't see yesterday, and thanks for being here, Don. It's awesome to see you. I also saw that Eric said hello. Hello, Eric. I didn't forget about you. I love you too, and thank you for being here. Don asks, would you buy Vision Box 2.0? No, I wouldn't. And it's not because it's not a cool effect. It just does not fit my aesthetic. This is something that I think is very important. It'll save you a lot of money, and it will give you some direction, but you have to decide who your character is. When you're performing, who are you, right? Because I'll give you an example. Rudy Kobe knows exactly who he is. If you guys don't know who Rudy Kobe is, go look him up. But Rudy Kobe knows exactly his character. He's like a mad scientist magician, right? And so any of the magic that he does has to fit the rules of that type of character. And so he doesn't do magic that doesn't make sense with that character, right? Or if he does, he's got to work really hard to make that effect look like something that he would perform, right? So that's about making it your own. That's kind of what that means, right? Filtering it through your character and then presenting it out. So Rudy Kobe knows exactly who he is, and he performs that to a great effect. And there's magic that he just won't do, right? That's all magicians, right? Anybody who's performing at high levels, they have a character, and that's who they are. And some magic will work for them, some won't. For me, Vision Box doesn't fit the type of magic that I want to do. And that means that I have to miss out on some really cool magic. That's what that means. There's magic I would love to do that I think is really cool. One of my favorite tricks, laugh at me if you want to, but vanishing bandana. It's the whole audio tape. Oh, and then you take the bandana and you fold it in half. It's actually like the magician accidentally mishears it's a banana, so he's trying to do the whole trick with the banana, and the banana gets mashed up. And it's a funny routine. It's great, and I think that there's some really interesting things that you can do with it in a modern age, especially with like voice assistants and that kind of stuff. I think it'd be really funny. I would love to do it. It doesn't fit my character. I will never be able to perform that. And so you have to think about those kinds of things whenever you're... I think what ends up happening with a lot of magicians is they get addicted to secrets, and they just want to go get that new thing because it's cool and fancy, without asking themselves if it's something that they'll use. That's why you have that drawer at home. You all know what I'm talking about, the drawer with all the magic stuff in it you're not using. I think that's why that happens, because we don't think about... Sometimes it's because the effect is not very good, or it's an occasional effect if it's something big that you don't do at every type of show or whatever. But if it's sitting there for a long time, you bought it and you thought it was really cool, and then you put it in a drawer, you never use it again, likely it's because it doesn't fit your character. And so you have to think about that. So for me, it doesn't fit my character. I rather have things that I don't need to explain where they came from. And yes, it's a very simple acrylic box. You could probably find, something similar to that in a jewelry store, or I heard one of the commenters say like a container store or something like that. Yeah, okay, sure, yeah. And you know what? Heck, if you're performing for people that work at let's say you got hired by corporate to do magic for container store employees, and there's a thing that looks exactly like that, but this one's your, like, then yeah, like that makes sense. Do it because it works in that environment. But if you're just carrying it around, like for me, it doesn't work, right? Pocket space is at a premium. I've got a case that I come in with, and it's got a couple of different types of magic that I can switch out during the night if I'm there for a while. And then the rest of the stuff's in my pockets, and then I have to really manage what's in my pockets to make sure I'm getting the most bang for my buck, and I can perform it for the most amount of people, a lot of really different types of variety of magic without my pockets looking like they're bulging out and everything, and then not have to constantly be going back to my case to get something else. So for me, it just doesn't work. So yeah, it depends on what you want. $75. It is a little steep. It is, but again, if it, this is gonna sound like the most pretentious jerk thing I've ever said, but if it's $75 and you don't want it, then it's not for you, right? Then it's not, the effect is not for you. For the people who see the value in it and think that it is worth $75, it's for the people who want to spend money, the $75 on it, right? Value is in the purchaser, right? Whatever you perceive as value. Like for me, I get really, really excited about a camera, right? Somebody told me, hey, there's this new cool camera out on there, and it's $750. And you're going, oh my gosh, $750. But for a professional who uses the camera to pay their bills, and let's say one of their gigs that they do, like they do a wedding, they get $5,000 from that gig because they purchased this new camera, then $750 is not really that much money, right? It's an investment in their growing their business, right? So you have to look at it that way. Professional magicians don't buy magic tricks just to learn secrets. We spend money to enable us to do magic that we couldn't do before, that fits a need or fills a need. And it may only be for one show. You might do something where, you're doing if you guys know Dancing Cane, the cane that flies around, there is a golf club version of that. Now, if you're hired to do a show at a country club / golf club, and you usually do a Dancing Cane, and this is a client you want to land and you want to do a bunch of stuff for it, then you might go buy the Dancing Golf Club, right? It fills a need in your show. So those are the kinds of things that you should think about. Does it fill a need that I have in my show, or does it do something better than what's in my show right now? Does this make it significantly easier for me to perform, or require me to remember less, or does it require, or is it more fail safe? Those are the kinds of questions that I ask myself whenever I'm purchasing magic. Is it something that, do I need it? In this case, no. I have a solution already, so I don't need it. Yeah. So, yeah, and a Akita coin box is it's the same thing. That's why I really liked. There was a, I think it was in Art of Astonishment Volume 1. Paul Harris talked about he would use a lip balm container as an Akita coin box, and I always thought that was really cool. Right? Because that's like, well, it's a natural object. So now you could do a keto coin box. Even according to my aesthetic and the things that I want and the rules of my show, I could do a keto coin box because I'd be able to do it with a lip balm container. And it kind of makes sense to carry some loose change in a lip balm container, right? It's like, I don't want to jingle in my pocket, right? It's kind of neat. But it's a natural object, right? It's not a gimmick to anything. So I like was it Mint Box or whatever it was that came out and stuff done with Altoids tins. I love that kind of stuff because it makes sense. It makes sense. Stuff people have. Where are we at? Caden Parr is here. Hello, Caden. Nice to see you. Glad you're here. Thanks for joining tonight. I wanted to also, Cedric, did you want to pop on and say and talk for a little bit? I'd love to have you on. Oh, he's on video. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Let's make that happen. Okay. Can I call you? Oh, how do I do this? Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Isn't that charming?
Hello.
Hey, Cedric, you're live on the air. How you doing, boss?
Uh, I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Let me get you, my headphones on so we're not giving everybody a double echo here.
Okay, sorry.
No, that's my fault. I should have thought about this before you.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised because I was going backwards on your video right now.
That's not good.
So I came out of the surprise. I didn't expect it.
Oh yeah, ta-da! Welcome.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Can everybody hear him okay out there? Give me a little thumbs up or something in the chat. Make sure everybody can hear Cedric okay. I'd love to. I'm
Let's
waiting
see.
for I'm waiting for everybody to see if they can hear you okay.
Yeah, let's. Now I know how much like you actually have from us. Um, us typing to you actually reading it.
There's quite a bit of a delay, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't actually seen anybody type anything, so.
Neither have I. I don't know if they are, if they're still there.
Okay,
Sound
yeah,
is
it sounds good.
sound is cool. Slightly deranged. I love your I love your screen name. That's great.
So, wow, so this is why you skip a lot of comments because you go totally to different comment, and then comments come from like previous topics.
Yeah, it pops in a weird way and it's hard to keep up, so I miss stuff. That's why I always ask to use the
Mm.
the magic minute so I can kind of hit those and make sure that I'm talking to everybody. But I wanted to bring you on and talk about the compass deck.
Yeah.
You feel cool about talking about that for a little bit?
Yes. Uh, First of all, what do you want to know, or uh,
Well, I mean, I think I know quite a bit about it, but I of course want to ask for assume I'm asking like I don't know anything.
all right.
Um,
So yeah, so I just released my new playing cards. Oh man, I was put on the spot. Okay, but if I don't speak very well, it's English not my first language. I'm actually originally from Mexico, but I just released my new deck of cards called Compass Playing Cards. It's a uh, blue gold metallic ink playing card that's coming out, available right now at Kickstarter. There is 27 days left to back it up. Our goal is $12,000 due to the quality we're shooting for. It's going to be using metallic inks, linen finished stock. Um, it will also have a custom talk box, not from United States Playing Cards Company, from a completely different place, which will have gold foil, and it is really good for Magic. I would. Oh, there you go. You have it right there.
yeah, man.
So yeah, I just saw it pull up on the screen. So yeah. So this is not my words, but decking around another YouTube channel kind of described the color Robin Hood. No, yeah,
Like Robin's egg. Robin's
Rob,
egg.
yeah, Robin eggs, blue with a little bit of gray slate,
Yeah,
and
they're
that's
gorgeous.
the. Mm-hmm. So yeah, so the design is based on a compass, but it has more to it. So you see that it also has a grid background, so it has a map behind it. So the inspiration behind it is the traveling, everything that takes place with going into a new location. So for me, I love traveling. I love going to new places, getting to know new people. So you can see that it has three different elements. So it has the world, like the people around it, the continents. Also has a compass for the location, the destination where you can go, and then also has uh, like a ring around it, like kind of representing time. So uh, time, I guess, like there's nothing more to that, but
Hmm.
it's like the three things that I really like: time, watches, traveling, and then the seeing the world, right?
Yeah, yeah, all beautiful things.
Yeah. So you also have like not very they're using the standard chords, but a little bit different, kind of like blacking out a little bit of the detail. And this is actually done. Designed this deck back in 2016, but I designed this so it could be used like on television, so it could preserve the silhouette, uh, taking away the little
Have a
distractions
good
that
night's
could
sleep.
be making it harder to see in television or small screen. So it keeps that presentation.
It's gorgeous. I think they're really pretty, really, really pretty. And I'm excited to talk about them and tell everybody about them. They're being fulfilled by Gambler's Warehouse too. Is that right?
So yeah, they're being fulfilled in Gambler's Warehouse, so they're going to be the ones taking care of everything,
Yeah.
making sure it's shipped on time with the highest quality packaging and all that stuff. But it's going to be printed in the United States Playing Card Company, so where Bicycle is being printed for
Mm-hmm.
uh, those those who know. Also, the seal will be made by United States Playing Card Company. So basically, it's all American. So don't worry if
By
you
American.
yeah buy American. I prefer buying Mexico, but Mexico doesn't make good playing cards. But
Not yet.
I don't think they ever will.
Aw.
But yeah, I don't know. It's been a passion project. Like I said, I've made this in 2016, and it really it's been years of work. It looks really simple, but everything has a purpose to it. Um, well, especially for me. So I hope you guys like it. And yeah, and there's different types of rewards. We're getting impossible bottles. We're uh, doing a custom leather case handmade by me. We're also collaborating with Gliders Cardistry. I know that you've done the video on gliders before.
Yeah, yeah, I loved them. In fact, well, I have an infamous scene in that video where I'm in the shower playing with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're awesome. They're awesome products all by themselves, and it's awesome that you guys have a Compass edition coming out. That's going to be really cool.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you. So people can go to I left a link, but it's Kickstarter.com. Is there like a forward slash or something? Oh, you know what? I'll leave it that again.
So it doesn't. It's kind of weird how it works, but if you look for Compass playing cards, it will be the first one that appears. But if you just go all the way to the top, there's like a share section where you can. It gives you a little hyperlink, or right there you can just copy that.
Cool. Yeah, and then it's also
Uh,
being an awesome moderator and leaving links for it in. Thank you.
yeah,
He got me. He got it before me. Yeah. So that's awesome, guys. So you're on track to get that funded, and hopefully we'll get these in hand really, really soon.
yeah. It's been very exciting seeing all the support. Like right now, I have 130 backers, which, like, just having like one is pretty amazing. And
Yeah.
they're mhm.
It's. I mean, not because the quality of the cars is not excellent, but just being able to have that kind of support and people behind you and go, wow, there's actually people who care about that. I feel that way about my channel. That I have 7 people watching right now, and I'm like, really? Wow, thank you guys. Like, thank you for being here. Like that's it's amazing to get that kind of support from the community and have people come out like this. And I think these things are going to be funded in no time. And I hope you'll send a deck to me to review.
Yeah, I will. I definitely. Uh,
Awesome.
that's the plan that I get to have extra ones to be printed so I can send them out to like review and also like for people to understand, like these are very high quality decks of cards, and this is not the only deck of cards that I have planned. I have a couple other decks planned, another one for this year with another company. But yeah, hopefully this one's my very own and it gets funded and people enjoy them. That's I want to give everybody the best quality, the best feel, and yeah, that's what I'm trying to accomplish, I guess.
Yeah, and I think you are accomplishing that. I also want to let people know too about the deck of cards that you designed for me for the Magic Minute.
Yes.
Yeah, because I want to make those.
Yeah.
So
So I designed that one. So that one's very standard. A little bit. I changed the colors, making them a little bit more vibrant for you. So
mhm,
I think I know you've teased it here and there.
I have, yeah, yeah, a couple places,
Yeah.
and
So if people like them, and whenever you get your prototype and actually start playing around with it, and then I get more feedback, we can start finalizing the design.
yeah, and I'm pumped about that. I mean, you look at anybody who's watching right now just saw the quality of the design for the compass cards, and yeah, to have you on board to help me with the Magic Minute deck is
Hmm.
incredible. So
I
thank
think
you, and
I think what people will enjoy is like the little reference we have planned for them.
yeah,
Uh,
I haven't shown that yet. I don't think so.
yeah, so right now I think play around with it, and then we can work out with the final. Like I said, this is just like also like the teaser of what we could do together, and then we can release something.
Yeah, I
And
think that'd be really
then
cool.
I learned a different way that we can actually get this funded for you for a very lower price and still retain really high quality.
Well, I'm all about that. We'll have to talk about that.
Hmm. So
Awesome.
just teasing there, here and there.
Awesome. Cedric, thank you so much for coming on and talking with all of us.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, of course. I'll chat with you soon.
Thank you again. Thanks for everybody watching and for your moderators sharing.
Oh yeah, they're the best moderators on the internet, I swear.
Yes.
I don't deserve them. I'm not worthy.
Okay, just give them to me. I'll take them.
They're mine. You can't have them. Oh, thank you, Cedric. We'll talk soon.
Okay, see you. Bye.
Bye. So cool. There you go. Thank you, Cedric, for coming on and talking with us and telling us about the compass cards. They're beautiful. I'm super excited about them myself. I can't wait to review a copy of them for you. I just want to let you know kind of what's happening in this community. I like to celebrate the work that people are doing in this community and the beautiful, I mean, this amazing subscribers that we have to this channel and the things that they're doing on their own, the businesses they have. And how could I not highlight that? It's awesome. So please go take a look at it. If you're into the cards, go support his Kickstarter, please, and let him know I sent you. Okay? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes. So, guys, we are getting pretty close to the end here. I hate to do this. I always hate when we get to the end of the thing. But we've been going for about an hour. It's 10 o'clock. Been a crazy heck of a day. But I want to thank you all so much for being here tonight. I really appreciate each and every one of you for coming and hang out with me tonight. Remember, we're going to 9 p.m. Or as close to 9 p.m. as possible for the live streams now on Fridays. I would love your suggestions. Please join me on the Discord. There is a link. It had a link for me a little while ago, and it's further up in the chat. But please join me on the Discord, or maybe even in the description. I'll try to fix that if it's not. And then send me your questions. I'm on there all the time. I chat on there. I like to hang out with the community and post memes and hang out and talk. And this is going to be stuff for, I want to bring more people on like we just did, being able to do these little calls or interviews. So if you guys have a question, you want to call into the thing. I want to try to start running this more like a radio show, I think. So I would love for you guys to join the Discord and send me your ideas and questions and ideas for comment or content and stuff. So thank you so much for Cedric too for coming on, and kind of spur of the moment. I didn't warn him. I didn't tell him I was going to do that beforehand. I just did it. So thank you for being available for us to talk to, and for sharing some of the background on your cards, some of the cool stuff you're doing with those. There's it just set the Discord link up again, so please go join that if you're at all interested. It'd be really cool to hang out with you guys and chat with you guys in a more regular basis during the week, instead of just having to wait till we can chat on a live stream. Yes, so we're going to call it a night. Thank you guys so much for being here. I love you guys. Eat your vegetables. Go to bed on time. Don't toot in the car with the windows rolled up. And I'll see you next time.